Day 33. I want to be of value to others and feel my own value. Value. What is value? That's the main thing. Good morning, Nicole. When we say, well, first of all, it makes us really feel good when we feel our own value. But what is value? Value is self-worth. Your value is your self-worth. I want to be of value to others. And I want to feel my own value. When are we of value to others? And when are we of value to ourselves? When we love them and we still love ourselves. It's not either or. You don't have to love yourself less because you love someone else. But that's exactly what people do. I love you, so you come before me. Instead of me eating it, I'll let you eat it. Instead of me enjoying it, I'll let you enjoy it because you are more important. No. That is not the way to make others feel your value. That is the way to give your value away. Sacrifice is not a good feeling, but giving from a place of love. I am giving to you because I don't have any shortage. I am abundant, and I can give to you because my cup will overflow again. In fact, it is overflowing now. And I can give you the overflow. It doesn't make me feel bad. But if I have to empty my cup in order to give it to you, sorry, my friend. That's not happening. And it's not going to happen, not because I'll be giving something away to you that is mine. I'm not going to do it because if my cup is empty, that means I have no love to give. And if I have no love to give, then I have no love for me. And that is why I will not give to you. You will not be more important than I am. Because when you are more important than I am, that means I have nothing. But I am of value. I am of value. I am of value. And as long as I am of value and as long as I have love overflowing, I have lots to give to you. And I still have lots for me. In fact, it's overflowing from me. And therefore, I don't need to hold on to it. Therefore, it is not a sacrifice when I give to you. That's why it's not a sacrifice. Good morning, Elena, Mary Ellen. So you see, value comes from love. That cup has to overflow. When it overflows, we have a full cup, and yet we have more to give to everyone else. Isn't that wonderful? Isn't that the best way to live life? To have lots for yourself and have so much more that you can give it to other people as well. I think that is the most wonderful thing of all. And that is what feeling your value and being of value to others is all about. It is in the end about feeling abundance. Abundance. I have so much that giving away is not a problem. You see, when people say tithe and when people say be generous and give away, because the more you give, the more will come back to you, there's a missing ingredient in that. Because if you give, if you tithe from a place on the emotional scale that says, I don't have enough, but I'm going to give you because I'm going to give you. Why? Because I'm bribing source, because I'm saying, source, I gave, so now it's your job to replenish my cup. No, I replenish my cup. And if I feel a feeling of lack, then that generosity is not generosity, it is sacrifice. There's a difference between generosity and sacrifice. And it's important to know that difference, because when you understand that difference, that is when you learn how to say no. No, I'm sorry, I can't go with you. I can't help you on Saturday. No, because my cup is not overflowing, my friend. And I know that's not your fault. That's not your fault, but I can't give to you until first I fill my cup. And when my cup is overflowing, I will happily give you everything, because I know that then giving you does not hurt me. But if giving you hurts me, I'm going to say no, because I know that I cannot go against the flow. I cannot go against my belief. And if my belief just now is that my cup is not overflowing, then I can't empty my cup in order to help you. That's what it means to know yourself. Know thyself. Where does that come from? Know thyself means I know where I am on the emotional scale. And I know that I need to go with my beliefs, not against them. So that's what knowing your limits is all about. That is what knowing your boundaries actually means. Know your boundaries. Your boundary is the tip of that cup. If it's not overflowing, then you've got to stop there. That's your boundary. And you don't need anyone else to respect your boundaries. You need to respect your boundary. You don't have to tell people what your boundaries are. You have to know them, because when you know them, then you have the confidence to say no without feeling any less. And that's what value is all about. Your value is about you knowing where your boundaries are. And when you are overflowing, then you can keep your boundary and still give. Right? Because no one can take away from you. No one can take what is yours. You are the one who has to give it, so you control the giving. People don't have to respect your boundaries because they can't take anything away from you. They can't. But you can give it away. You can empty your cup by choice and say, here, take everything. And then you sit there and you say, oh, that person is just an energy vampire. They depleted me. No. Don't be silly. Nobody can deplete you except you. So make sure your cup is overflowing before you give to someone else. You can't fill anyone else's cup. They have to fill their own cup. And so what happens is, if we try to fill their cup, that cup has holes and it will never hold what we give them. It will never hold what we give them because their cup is like a sieve. It goes in and it falls out. And unless they plug the holes in their own cup by loving themselves, by filling their own cup with love, then anything I put in that cup is not helpful. In fact, it makes it worse, because every time they see the cup draining, that makes them feel way worse than if we never filled that cup for them. And that is why you give someone a fishing rod and not the fish. But just giving them the fishing rod also does not do the trick. You have to show them how to use the fishing rod. And on top of that, if you give a fishing rod to someone who's going to store it away and never use it, what's the point? And that's why I always say, help those people. Teach those people about law of attraction who are willing and open to learn, who, when you say, listen, I think I can help you. I have a couple of tools that I can share with you. Do you think you want, are you interested? And if they say, no, I think I've got everything I need, or no, that doesn't sound like something I want, leave them alone, because their cup is a sieve and you cannot fill it for them. And that is why you need to feel your own value. And when you feel your own value, you can give to them and not worry about whether or not their cup is a sieve. But if you empty your cup in order to give someone something and their cup is a sieve, then you just feel that you wasted stuff. You wasted your energy, you wasted your time, you wasted your money over them. And that does not help you to fill your cup, because that is a feeling of lack. So always only ever give when you know your own value. Isn't that nice to know? There's so much in law of attraction. It is a way of life. It is a way of looking at everything, not just a bunch of words. There's a lot of depth to this stuff that we learn about, and then we have to practice it.